I'm co-host Chase.
And I'm co-host Kevin.
And this is the Blabbling Bros.
Number 4.
The 4th episode. It's
Number
coming
4.
out. It's taken us a long time.
Yeah, we kind of failed.
A lot. As you can see, we have passed our due date. You know, just to sum it up, I'm about to make this real quick for you. Just a couple recitals, a couple fiddlers on the roof.
Or whatever.
We even had some concert.
Yeah. So basically, instead of Tuesday, it's now Friday.
Mm-hmm. You know, I gotta get this off my chest. It's pronounced Katako, not Krakow.
Yeah.
That's the main takeaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fill you guys in, we watched Fiddler on the Roof, right? And you know,
our school play.
Yeah, it's great. You know, go Google it. It's good, or go wait until a play comes around, or Hamilton.
It's whatever. Obviously like Fiddler on the Roof is like a big play.
Yeah, and everybody spent a long time working on it. Everybody was spending a really long time, and it was really, really good. But I'm surprised that one of the people, we were the final viewing of the play, so this was the last one they were going to do before the Fiddler on the Roof play. This was the last one, and she pronounced it Krakow, and I was like, you'd think somebody would correct her. I don't think it's pronounced Krakow.
And also, she wanted to get out of Russian rule, but apparently my friend in the play, he said that
it takes place during
World War I.
Yeah, so you know
that means Russia would still own Krakow.
Mm-hmm.
So she wouldn't be escaping Russian rule at all.
Yeah, she'd technically be just leaving to a bigger city in Russia. But it's going to be facing a little bit of some turmoil in the next couple of years. Don't go to Krakow. The Germans are going to blow that up.
Yeah, I was going to throw a real curveball at you in a couple of years.
Expectation. Oh, I'm just going to go to Krakow and, you know, my life's going to turn around. Reality. Oops, the Pickelhaubes are here.
Yeah, there they go.
Boy, how do you do, bloody old chap? Ooh, that's one to the heart. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, there goes my house. Oh, it was burned down during a German siege. Oh, that's bad.
There comes the daily artillery raid.
Yeah. So, but the play was really good. If I had to give it a scale, it was 9 out of 10. But the Fiddler on the Roof didn't have to do anything with the play, so I was kind of disappointed. I was like,
I mean,
he fiddled on the roof.
There was a person that fiddled on a roof, alright? I'm not disappointed, and my $10 was not let down. Alright?
But he didn't do much in the play.
I mean, first of all, he was a she. And second of all, she didn't even talk once. Also, they had a draw-on beard that looked like some brown Sharpie marker.
It was a perfect fade. But anyway, a lot of the he's were played by she's. I don't know why they had a lack of male characters. Jinx, knock on this desk. But
damn, this is the second time you've done that in this podcast.
I do that all the time at school. At school, you know, there's no wood, and this is fake wood, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it might be real. I don't know. We have some cuts here. It looks real. But if you say knock on the desk, even if it's not wood, you'll still get
knocking on something. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, the Fiddler on the Roof didn't do anything. Let's sum that one up.
Yeah, she didn't even do anything. And then she got adopted at the end. I don't know.
No, she was just taken and not adopted. Or the Fiddler on the Roof's like a 30-year-old guy played by 15-year-old girl.
Like a 9-year-old.
Well, she looked small. 2, but never mind. Anyway, man, if they hear about this, they're gonna be angry. I don't look like a 2-year-old. I touched the pop filter. But you know what? I also want to see a play called Hamilton. Not sure if everybody heard about that. But I've heard the songs, and they sound really good and really strange at the same time. A couple of my friends really like Hamilton, and I'm like, it's cool. I should go see it one time. What disappoints me is that there's Hamilton OCs.
Oh God. Oh, gods. It's not good.
Well, I mean, that's bad, because, you can't make an original character about something that happened in history. It's It's like, oh, these, like, your fictional character has crushes on, like, real people that you've just made up. It's like, yeah, she's in love with, like, Thomas Jefferson.
George Washington.
Yeah, George Washington. It's like, I've never watched Hamilton, so I don't know any of the characters. Like, but, like, John Wilkes Booth, you know, he's in love with him, you know.
Was John Wilkes Booth even born at that time?
Oh, yeah, dude, he's immortal, bro. Yeah, he's immortal. Up until he locked himself in a barn, then, anyway. Anyway, but, like, these OCs, seriously, look it up. Like, there's OCs about Hamilton. But now you can make your Sonic OC. I don't care, you know, it's fictional. Sonic isn't real. Yeah. But when you're making, like, you're placing your fake characters into real American history, like, that's kind of gay.
It's not good.
That's the main problem I have. That's, like, it's garbage. People
garbage.
Can't believe people do that. You want to talk about degenerates for a second? Like those? Like Ellen DeGenerate. She's quite the degenerate. We got, should I mention any more degenerates? I don't know. I want to keep this PG-13. Well, we've already saying the word degenerate maybe isn't the word I should go for then.
Is inbred PG-13?
Inbred? It's a scientific term. Okay. Like retard. That's a scientific term.
Yeah, talking about that, terms like work. PC, police, don't want you say retard.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, at our school there's this thing called spread the word to end the word, and it's about making people stop using the word retard. But it's kind of a failure. There's only one more poster for it now, and it's literally like the size of your fist.
You inbred degenerate retard.
Maybe 2 fists. I don't know. I wouldn't put all those words together. That's like the ultimate insult you've crafted right there. There should be like a thing on the internet called Insult Crafter, where it's like...
No, there is.
What?
The insult generator.
No, not the insult generator, but the insult crafter, where you like take insults, where there's like a long list of insults, and it's like a blacksmith, and you just merge them together, and it makes painful insults, like that one. But it's like, instead of it just generating it for you, you have to put in the work and time and effort to be able to produce one of your own.
Find your great insults and put them together.
Your granny tranny. Your sister's a mister.
Your brother's a mother.
Okay, that one's new. I haven't heard about that one yet. That one's intense. Like, we're reaching levels of intensity that are, like, not even rivaled by the likes of Michael Bay.
It's great.
Oh my god. Dude, that's intense. My hands are shaking. Jeez.
The amount of gay I just dropped on you.
Dude, that was a gay bomb right there, bro. B-17 gay bombs.
Instead of an A-bomb, it's a gay bomb.
Yeah, that's... If they... Oh, that explains here. That explains Japan. You know what?
They didn't drop the A-bomb.
They dropped the gay bomb. Now they produce anime.
You
can get married to anime characters in Japan.
Yeah, and they also... age of consent is 13.
Oof. Dude, your laugh was really loud at that moment. It sounded like one of those Evil Maniac laughs in, like, Skylander or something. Maybe not the Evil Maniac ones, but maybe, like, I can imagine that. Like, a bird character with, like, I don't know, like a revolver or something. And when he kills somebody from, like, a distance, like, ha, ha, ha. I like that. It sounds like a victory laugh.
Yeah.
But, like, a good guy victory laugh. Like, Big Iron victory laugh. Texan Ranger. Wait, no, Arizona Ranger. Yeah, Texas Red. Sorry.
Wouldn't be too long in town.
Yeah. Link in the description. Anyway. You know what I want to talk about?
What?
We're really late. We're 2 days late on this news.
We already talked about that, though.
What?
How we're late.
Well, I was going to tell you how I'm late about Stephen Hawking's death.
Oh, yeah, right.
We haven't talked about that yet. We're 2 days late. We were going to save that news, because I just found about it the more. I'm like, damn, this is going to be great podcast material, you know? I can work with this. It's like a perfect, you know, like really flexible piece of, like, clay. But then we accidentally left it out for 2 days, and now it's really stale and hard, so I'm not sure what we can do with that information anymore.
Well, at least we can put it in the tags and the thumbnail, and the,
Thumbnail, yeah,
video
good point.
title.
I don't know how to make good thumbnails yet, you know? So, it's not going in the thumbnail.
By the way,
I can't draw Stephen Hawking.
We are going to make an MS Paint photo for every single video. Even when we get our webcam, alright?
No, I think that the audience would catch on to that by now. I think they're like, okay, they're putting out MS, but you don't have to tell them to do that. You know, show not tell. Ever heard about that?
I'm sorry.
What is that?
Anyways.
I'm kidding.
Seriously, we are... Even when we get our webcam, it's still going to be the thumbnail.
But here's the problem. I'm not sure if we're a YouTube partner yet. And YouTube requires you that if you don't have a YouTube partnership with them, then your thumbnail must be a random part of the video. Mm-hmm. Because way back in the day, they'd always put, crappy, just whatever not in the thumbnail. And everybody would be like, oh, I'm going to click on the video. And then like, oh, wait, no, I got clickbaited by the thumbnail. You can imagine they just put tons of random stuff in the thumbnail. It's like making a blueberry salad, and it's a picture of, I don't know, what's clickbaity? I chose something better. Like, my dog died, the picture of a dead dog, and really it's just some dude screaming into a camera. Something like that. It's old YouTube. So, you had to get a partnership with YouTube. And to get a partnership with YouTube, it was really hard back then. Because only, like, really trusted people can get a partnership with YouTube. So, only the most trusted could actually have,
thumbnails.
Yeah. No, you could still have thumbnails, but it had to just be a random part of the video.
Yeah.
That thumbnail will show up in the video. Now everybody could be a partner. I'm not sure how easy it is now, but it can't be that hard. Now, I hope that eventually... I know how YouTube works. I've had a couple other channels. Whenever I try to post something, I find it insanely, it's frustrating when you can't put what you want as a thumbnail. Because I had a perfect thumbnail for one video I was going to make. It was a quick video. It wasn't even going to be much. And I was like, you know what? I think this is just going to be a great thumbnail. I found it off the internet. I made a couple changes of my own so that, I don't know, maybe I won't get copyrighted or something. I just wanted to put some words on there or something. Okay. And I realized that, I can't put that in the video I'm gonna make, and I was pissed. I remember getting so mad I thought about not posting the video. But until I realized, you know what, maybe I should just post it. But I was really young back then. I'm not sure how things changed. Maybe that whole partnership thing's gone. But with YouTube being such the screw-up failure that they are, with the YouTube heroes and Logan Paul's suicide and everything that's going on with YouTube.
Yeah, I think Vimeo shut down. No,
Vimeo?
Vimeo.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think.
That's YouTube's #1 competitor, though.
Yeah, I think they shut down, yeah.
Gosh darn it. YouTube has a monopoly on online videos. But the problem is that they suck. They're not the best. They have tons of copyright issues and this and that. And it's terrible. And it's getting YouTube's getting worse and worse. There's not going to be a link in the description. But I know many different YouTubers who do not like the way YouTube is going. A lot of them just speak out about YouTube, not like a lot of the bigger YouTubers. It's actually a lot of the smaller YouTubers. The smaller YouTubers are getting screwed over more than the bigger YouTubers.
I know a big channel over 1 million subs.
Mm-hmm. Is it seriously a big channel over 1 million subs?
Yes, it is. And they moved to Vimeo, and...
Is it Jinx? Oh, wait, no, he went to some other crappy thing.
This channel went to Vimeo, right? And since,
if it's a big channel over 1 million subs, why don't you say its name? Or do you still forget?
No, I know it. It's just...
Just say it.
Fine. Alright, so the channel, Life of Boris...
of Boris. Okay.
They moved, he moved to Vimeo, and then eventually, because he kept getting copyright striked for his videos, so eventually, when he moved over to Vimeo, he posted the clean versions, like the censored version on YouTube, and the uncensored version on Vimeo, right? Eventually, this only lasted for one video, because he said it just got taken down.
On Vimeo?
No, not the video on Vimeo. Vimeo got taken down.
Oh!
So
they
shut down.
I get it now. that sucks. Like, he's like, okay, well, YouTube's being such a douche, I guess I'll just move over here so, they can't hit me. And then, like, oh my god.
Just shuts down.
And then it just, that's terrible. He's like, okay, well, I need to find a place to put the uncensored versions somewhere. That's terrible. I like Boris. He shouldn't have to go through this pain and suffering. Anyway. Jeez, my throat hurts. It's like, have you ever had one of those days where there's this big old ball of mucus in the back of your throat, and no matter what you do, no matter how many times you swallow, it somehow always comes back?
Yes.
Got that right now. You think that, oh yeah, I swallowed, it's gone. Why is it back? Why? And it's like so annoying.
I got like, my mom, a nurse, she keeps saying...
Cover your mouth when you cough. I don't want your disease.
She keeps saying that I don't have swollen tonsils, even though I feel like I do, and it's kind of hurts.
You know the most about swollen tonsils.
Yeah, I'm like not officially prone to strep throat, but I get strep throat way more than the average human being.
Way more than the average Joe?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a real average Joe out there. Like, everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm an average Joe, but there has to be at least one average Joe. He wears work boots every day, like the jeans, maybe an orange shirt or something stupid, maybe gray. He's super boring. His life is super simple. He goes into a boring office desk job. His boss is mean. He's trying to hook up with a girl, but it's just not working. And he goes home and he reads and, he works on his trusty tractor. And he does some other weird stuff, and I don't know, maybe he, works...
Average Joe things.
Yeah, and he does average Joe things, and, he eats his food, and he's kind of sad. That's the average Joe that I think of. Does that person really exist? Is there one person that possesses all those qualities, and is he really average? Do most people live like that?
Yeah.
The science behind average Joe.
There needs to be, somebody needs to take all the names, they need to take a bunch of statistics in the U.S., right? They just need to take, most common job, most common name, most common pastime, right?
There's a website
clothing,
for that.
Right? Most common, clothing site. And they need to find highest average out of all of those things and see what the real average Joe is.
Well, I can tell you his last name is Smith.
It doesn't even have to be Joe. It could be yeah, what's the most common first name?
Alright, the most common first name. Most popular baby names. Oliver is top. Okay, no. I remember there used to be a, it was like a green website. Okay, so it's James for males or Mary for females.
All right.
And then John, Robert, Michael, William, David, Richard, Joseph, Thomas, Charles.
Where even is Joe?
I'm not special. Damn, I'm 10th. Well, Joseph is number 8, and Joseph can be shortened down to Joe.
Yeah.
So Joe is number 8.
But James is number 1. So the average James Smith.
Alright, now, James Smith is the most... I'm gonna Google James Smith.
Generic name.
Alright, let's see how many famous people are named James Smith. So there was a James Smith lawyer, the James P. Smith author, the James P. Smith actor.
Wait, James Smith. Just James Smith.
Oh my god, there's a whole entire Wikipedia page for him. Okay, let's read them all.
That's a lot of James Smiths.
In sports figures, there's the Austrian footballer, James Smith boxer, nicknamed Bone Crusher. That's something straight out of Borderlands, okay.
Boxer, then there's a footballer, another footballer, another footballer, another footballer, a Scottish footballer.
A sports media figure, an English cricketer, an American water polo player, we got a Scottish-born Canadian ice hockey player, an English cricketer, Australian cricketer, another Australian cricketer, another English cricketer, a New Zealand cricketer,
Why do all these Smiths, James Smiths, play cricket?
And we have
American sailor,
American Olympic shooter, and a Fijian wrestler, but his name is Snuka, not Smith. Anyway.
And it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy Snuka.
That's not even close.
It's not even James Smith.
Anyway, so one of them got a Medal of Honor in the American Civil War. Oh my God. That is so many.
Dude, you got... okay, link in the description. But there's a lot of James
Alright,
Smiths.
now there's 2 links in the description. That's too many.
One for Big Iron and one for all the James Smiths. Come on. No, we gotta put it in.
Fine,
we can't read it, all of them. Holy crap. There's a lot of Smiths, apparently.
There is a lot of Smiths. There's a lot of Smiths. Did you know Smiths make up 1.3% of all of American population? All of American population, 1.3 of them are Smiths. So, if you were to walk around your school and grab 100 people, at least, statistically speaking, one of them's a Smith.
One of them's a Smith.
Imagine it all started from, like, one Smith family. Imagine at one point there was one Smith family. I know this isn't true. This is not even close to true.
Was Adam and Eve's last name Smith?
That'd be interesting. Here's my theory, right? There's one guy called Smith, right? He was a blacksmith or whatever. And he had so many sons, like 10, maybe 15. He had multiple wives, and they were all called Smiths, right?
Yeah, did you know there was one, Iranian king that had 700 children?
But we're going to tone that down to about 15 for realistic sakes. All right, now, to make up 1.3% of the population, at what time would he have to be born if each one of his kids had 15 kids each? And assuming he had 15 kids.
Oh, damn. And they all passed down the name.
Yeah. So, how we're going to solve this? Well, we're going to take the population of the U.S. Now, what we're going to do with this, so we're going to take this. It's 325 million, okay? Now, we're going to do 15. Now, we're going to have to do this to the power of something. So, that's a big number. Okay. Now, 1, 2. Okay, so, it's going to be a bit smaller than that. I don't know, maybe like a couple generations. My math is already way off. So it looks like 3 to the 6th, 15, I don't know. If he had 16 kids each, am I doing this right?
I don't know, dude.
No, hang on. Wouldn't it be 15, and then each one of those would have 15?
Go to the bathroom.
You have to go pee?
Yeah.
Go pee, I'll pause the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, we're back to the podcast. We got really
sorry about that.
He had to go to the bathroom, and then we came back. I was like, well, let's just watch a couple videos. Anyway. Well, now that we're back. Damn, what were we even talking about? Move your friggin' feet. You brought down a cup with you, too?
Yeah, dude. I got a sore throat.
Alright. But don't be lip smacking into the microphone. I want our sound quality to be at least half decent. If you actually do that and ruin this...
I'm not.
We are 23 minutes in, and if you ruin this...
I'm not. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Because you better. Anyway. I have one more thing to talk about, you know?
Yes. What is it?
You know, we were talking about, the sad death of Stephen Hawking, and we were talking about, early YouTube clickbait and partnership, but,
Uh-huh.
You know what else YouTube got wrong?
What?
Everything. Yeah, we were talking about Vimeo before, but... I remember where we were. But, screw that. You know what else YouTube got wrong?
What? Besides everything that you just said.
Yeah. YouTube... remember the time when YouTube, people were saying that, hey, I'm getting unsubscribed from my favorite creators. Why is that? And YouTube was like, we're not unsubscribing you. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Cough into your elbow.
Oh, okay.
Because when it coughs into your hands, and then you go touch something.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Anyways, I remember PewDiePie, he lost 600,000...
subs in just one day for no reason.
One day for no reason.
And he was like, hey, YouTube, mind explaining that? And it's like, that's your fault. Everybody got so pissed about that video. You know Susan Wojcicki, immortal god queen of YouTube?
No.
She hasn't had a YouTube channel. She had no idea, how to run a YouTube channel up until, recently.
Oh, really?
Until she just made one, super recently.
Who is Susan?
CEO of YouTube.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't think she's fit for YouTube's job at all. She's not listening to us. She has the biggest earmuffs in the world on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all throughout YouTube, people are like, hey, you mind fixing this and stop sitting back in your chair? Like, we know you got better things to do than, run YouTube, but, you mind helping us out?
Doing your job, running YouTube.
And she's like, yeah, I get that. I'm Polish. I don't speak English very well. She ends up never doing anything. Like, there'll be a problem, and then she'll take, like... remember the sloths from Zootopia and how they were, like, comically slow? That was the joke, but that's actually Susan Wojcicki handling a problem. It's like, oh, Logan Paul suicided? Now, wait. Now, we'll do something in a week and a half. Schedule that. Alexa, make a reminder for a week and a half from now. Finally fix that one Logan Paul problem.
Okay. Like,
that was a nice Alexa impression.
By that point,
oh, it was too good. Are you serious? Secretly, Alexa? Spy? You trying to spy on me? Are you the NSA spyware?
What do you mean?
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I mean, like. By that point, Logan Paul took down the video.
Yeah, by that point, Logan Paul had the guts to resolve it himself.
Probably post 3 apology videos in the meantime, too.
And YouTube is so quick to remove videos that have the word, heck in them or anything related to the Nazis.
Heck.
I have a story about how my family survived the Holocaust. That's demonetized. Like, seriously, do you remember the one time when,
comments are disabled, no liking, or disliking.
And there's, and you can't visit the channel for some reason?
Yeah.
So, but do you remember the one time, Casey Neistat, big-nosed guy?
Yeah.
He made a video.
Casey Neistat,
yeah.
Yeah.
It was, the hurricanes in Texas, and they were like, what was it? No, it was the Vegas shooting. The Vegas shooting,
okay.
And, so, Casey Neistat was super nice. He made a charity. He was going to help people.
Yeah, like a nice guy.
And all the ad revenue that he was going to be making off the video was going to be going to victims of the shooting.
To their families and stuff?
But the video got demonetized.
Really? Oh.
Don't scream, but yeah. So, everybody was freaking out. They were like, what? This is actually helping.
This is helping.
YouTube came out with a response. Sorry, no matter what our policy is, we cannot allow, violence. So, you get it.
Really?
Yeah, but it's YouTube policy. They gotta abide the policy. No violence, right?
Yeah.
Then Jimmy Kimmel comes around. He makes a video on the Vegas shooting. Guess what happens?
Not demonetized.
Jack crap. He gets to make tons of money off a video, and he doesn't donate a single dollar to charity.
Really?
Now, that happened a long time ago. The Vegas shooting was 5 months ago. But it still holds true. This is how YouTube is just the scumbag of the internet.
I would agree.
Susan Wojcicki really needs to, KYS,
Kiss
Susan,
her sister.
Yeah, she needs to kiss her sister, okay? Like, right across the face. Just right now. They'll give her some...
She needs to step up her game.
Yeah, they'll give her some positive encouragement and hopefully let her run YouTube better.
Maybe speak a bit of English.
Yeah. But seriously, though, dang, it's like all the big channels on YouTube are just the hot shots. It's all YouTube cares about,
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon.
We've already talked about... we didn't talk about Alphabet, did we? I just learned about this today. Google's actually reformed its company. No longer does Google... Google is now owned by a company that they made called Alphabet. So basically, Google just added another thing to the chain of command. So Alphabet is this massive super company that consists of, all the other Google companies.
Does Google own YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes. Cool. Yeah, they own YouTube. That's why the Google... link is there, now your Google account is your YouTube account now, so guess that's cool. Okay. So it's coming towards the end. We have about 30 seconds left. Time for the end question to Gavin here.
All right, I'm ready.
Would you rather have $1 trillion but be the most hated man on the world, or have no money yet be a hero to all? Like, with $1 trillion you could spend whatever you want. you know, you could just do whatever you want. You only got, like, what? 7 seconds? You gotta answer this.
I might be hated, but I'll be the world's first trillionaire, $1 trillion.
Damn.